Hello there. Hello, hello, my lovely darklings. Happy Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. Excuse me. I may have some things in my teeth. I just ate my own cereal. And by the way, let me show you what my cereal is before I get started. Because I want to talk about today new moon rituals. Oh, and hello to my lovely darklings on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. I always do it differently. One on Restream, both of them on Restream, and then this one on YouTube. Excuse me, Instagram. But hello, what's up, Manson? What's going on? Oh, you're so sweet, darling. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. But yes, before I get started today, I want to talk about new moon rituals that we can do to cleanse our energy. As you know, I'm having my spring into Power Masterclass happening on 4/4 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I want to go all over how we can cleanse our energy for the spring season, because spring is all about rebirth. It is all about renewal, rejuvenation, all those types of things. So I want to go in a deep dive. I don't want to just go have a YouTube video. I don't want to just do any type of thing. I want to show y'all the real nitty gritty of how to cleanse your energy. And today, since a new moon is going to be coming up, it's like the moon is at like 10% of waning right now. But on Saturday is going to be the new moon, and it's going to be a lunar eclipse, because we had a solar eclipse. Excuse me, it's going to be a solar eclipse. We had our lunar eclipse 2 weeks ago on the full moon, the blood moon, excuse me, or the worm moon, because since it's spring, the earth is warming up. All the worms are coming out to play, which is adorable. I loved it. I love worms. I was out earthing a couple weeks ago, like a week ago, and I noticed that the earth was warming up and worming up. That's hilarious. And I saw some slugs out in the mud, and I thought that was so cute. They were so cute. They were all slimy with their little antennas. I loved it. But before I get into everything, I wanted to show y'all my cereal. Um, it's not cereal that you get at a store. Oh my god, man said freezing moon. Oh my god. Metal humor, metal humor. I love, oh, see, this is why I love being, I know that I do my life coaching, I do my self-mastery teachings and my ascension work to help everyone be as authentic as possible and ascend and expand their consciousness. But I love that I do that in an alternative setting where goths, metalheads, punks, like just witches, anyone who considers themselves not of the dark, but realistically, you like the macabre, you like things that are not usual, just my rockers, my nonconformists. I love that. But yes, my cereal is not a typical cereal that you buy at a store. My cereal is oats, like just straight up oats. It is raisins, walnuts, or any type of nut that you have available. Usually frozen berries. I like to put blueberries, maybe blackberries, raspberries, and a drizzle of maple syrup, some cinnamon, maybe some nutmeg, maybe some turmeric if I'm feeling up to it. And yeah, and then some soy, almond, or whatever nut milk you have available. And it's so, so good. Excuse me, I'm just going to have one more bite because it's like calling my name. Mm, so, so good. Hello there. It is so good. And hello to everyone that just joined on my Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So, once again, we're going to be talking about new moon rituals on how to cleanse our energy. And what I mean by cleansing our energy, excuse me, I don't mean, um, oh, I'm just, hola, fun. I don't mean just like scrubbing your energetic armpits. I don't mean just lighting a candle, which I'm doing right now, by the way. I always make sure as a healer, I always have my elements. I always have my fire, earth, air, water, and my water is the waters that I'm going to be drinking, and also the water that comes from this candle. A candle is earth, air, fire, and water all in one. If you think about it, the air from the smoke, the fire from the fire, the earth from the wax itself, and the water from the resin that's created from it. So we have all elements here to give thanks and praises to all the elements that allow us to exist here on this plane comfortably and magically. Um, Gorgeous old girl. What's not to love here? Oh, I appreciate you, Manson. But yes, as I go along with everything, please let me know how you're doing today in your world. I would love to know how your days are going so far on this lovely Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. It is a fabulous day here in Baltimore. It is beautiful AF. I am so grateful. I was able to go outside for a few minutes. I always go outside every day. I make sure that I get my get some sun, get some vitamin D, get some get some go near a creek and sit next to the water, giving thanks and praises. And it feels so, so good. But yes, what I mean by cleansing our energy is not necessarily just burning some sage or burning a candle and that's on that, like we have right here. I want to see if I can get this candle so everyone can see it, so we can all give thanks and harness the energy of this beautiful candle. But it is more cleansing our energetic centers and our energetic bodies, meaning our auras and probably what you would call our meridians or our chakras. Because it's really, really important that we are paying attention to those things. We're paying attention to our metaphysical bodies as or metaphysical energy as well as our physical energy. I'm supposed to be at karaoke in a couple hours, but my throat is hoarse. So wish me luck. Yes, I'm wishing you luck, Matt. That sounds awesome. Karaoke, that's so fun. I love karaoke. And that's, once again, bringing in all the elements. That's a way to exercise your throat chakra, and letting out all your expression, the element of sound, just putting it out there and just having fun. So I'm excited for you. That sounds like a lot of fun. But yes, once again, when you're cleansing your energy, you're not just lighting sage and lighting a candle. You are making sure that you are clearing out your chakras, your energetic centers, and your energetic bodies, your auras. And that usually comes with, once again, doing some spring cleaning, as I'm doing for my, once again, let me actually put this in the chat here on Instagram. Excuse me for 1 second, my YouTube and Facebook fam. So I'm going to be having a spring into Power Masterclass on 4/4, so we can talk all about this in great detail. We're not just talking about it superficially, as I will in my next lives and videos coming up. And I'm very, very excited for it because I want us to be prepared this spring, because we're supposed to be going along with and moving along with the seasons and cycles of life. We're not supposed to just be stagnant all year long. A lot of people think that like every season it's cute. Oh, the leaves are falling. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's getting warm. We can go to the beach. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. No judgment. However, we're supposed to be moving with the seasons. We're supposed to be moving with the cycles and the seasons of life. The summer, we're supposed to be going out there and doing action, like the sun. The sun is unapologetic, going out there, doing our action. The spring, we're supposed to be in renewal. We're supposed to be in rebirth season. That is when we came out of the winter and we're no longer not dreading anything, but we're no longer grieving or reflecting or just being holed up in the house doing our inner work, very intense inner work, because that's what the winter is. It helps you retreat. It helps you retreat away from the outside world to go within your internal world. But now we have time. And then, the fall is where the seasons change. It represents things going from intense action to rest and relaxation and once again, reflection. I'm also supposed to be going on stage with Jamie Jasta from Hatebreed tomorrow. Okay. All right. Now go ahead now. Have a good time. I'm happy and proud of you, Matt. How exciting. Fantastic. Oh my God. Oh, I love metalheads. I'm so grateful that metalheads actually do follow me or are just around or just in my community. That makes me so happy. All right, one more bite, I swear. And then we're going to go on to how to cleanse our energy. We talked about what it means to cleanse our energy. It means, once again, removing a lot of stuck, stale energy from our energetic centers and bodies. But how do we do that, especially for the new moon? When the new moon represents not only a new state of being, but creating new intentions for this month. We have one new moon a month, and it's going to be the solar eclipse this weekend as well. Excuse me. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Hmm. But yes, cleansing our energy is so important because once again, it allows you to elevate your frequency. And when you elevate your frequency, you are able to not only just ascend and expand your energy, but you're able to magnetize all the wonderful things that you want into your life. And I had an epiphany about that earlier today. I really had a download about it today, where I realized that not only am I standing on my own way, it is not only is my energy kind of stale, especially from the winter season, but I remembered that I get to decide. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that we get to decide. And sometimes our rituals can be as easy as just deciding that I am clean. I decide. I decide that my chakras are clean. I decide that my energetics are clean. My energetic centers are clean. I decide that my auras are clean. And because of that, it's going to be like a snowball effect. You end up wanting to do the things that will cleanse your energy. You're going to end up wanting to go out more into the sun. You're going to end up wanting to drink more water. You're going to want to reconcile with your past. You're going to want to cry it out when things come up. Like a lot of things happens when you decide, when you just decide. But have I seen Alien Romulus? I have. I believe it came out last summer, Alien Romulus. That was good. I mean, it wasn't my favorite Alien movie, but the effects were really good. Um, Honestly, my favorite Alien movie is the original. You can't beat the original. Not for every movie. I understand that not every movie it's the first one is the best movie, but and well, no, let me not say that because for Hellraiser, the second one was really good too. I like the second Hellraiser. It was really good, in my opinion. I know not everyone likes sequels, but I don't mind sequels. Anyway, and hello to everyone just joined on YouTube and Facebook and on Instagram. Let me know how your days are so far. So let's talk about how to cleanse our energy and elevate our frequency from doing so. Because once again, when you're elevating your frequency and when you're cleansing your energy to elevate your frequency, you're literally just letting off all the things that weigh you down. That's all it comes down to. You're just everything that's like all the crap that's like on your wings, all the crap that's on your back, all the crap it's drudging you forward. You're no longer drudging forward. You feel lighter, you feel airier, you feel more free. And so I would say one of the rituals that I like to do, especially during the new moon, when it comes to cleansing your energy and elevating your frequency, is cord cutting. Because we have a lot of like energetics. We can't see this in the metaphysical plane. You know, some people can, some people have the sight. But what you can do is you can literally take your fingers like it's scissors and cut cords. We have these energetic cords that are attached to certain people, places, or things that we have um, made unconscious contracts in order to play out some sort of karma. So there are people that we don't even think about. There are things that we don't even think about. However, or the think that we're going to be attached to them or attached to it, but we have an energetic cord on it. It's like we have tentacles leeching off of this thing, person, place, or thing, because we're supposed to be playing out some sort of karma in order to expand our consciousness, whether it feels good or bad. You know, there was something that happened in previous lifetimes that we have not learned the lesson of, in order for us to expand. And we have to, once again, course correct it in this lifetime. So it may not make sense. It may not be our trauma. It may not even be our karma from this lifetime, something that we need to play out. It could be something from, once again, your, everything's happening at once, but it could have happened to 100 or 200 years ago, your past incarnation. But either way, we have energetic cords that are like silver cords that are like leeching onto things. That's why when people say cutting the cord, we think that it's the umbilical cord, which you can even see it as that. But it really is just energetic cords that we have attached to certain people, places, or things because we had to play out some sort of karma in order to expand our own consciousness. We may not have chosen it. However, that is just how things are, and that is a-okay. Hey, Ravenna. Hey, everyone that just joined. What did you say, Manson? Agreed. It was good, but not necessarily the best Alien movie. Yeah, the number one was the best. I liked the second Alien. I forgot what it was called. It wasn't bad, but once again, first Alien, yeah, all the way. But yes, so cutting cords is really essential. I like to cut cords with things. And once again, I literally take my fingers and I cut the cords off of it where I feel like there's energy attached to said thing. So, for example, I had a huge cord, in my opinion, stuck on. Even today, I'm going to be very honest with you all, and let me know if this resonates with you at all. I'm sure it will. But comparing yourself, and not even comparing yourself to other people, but comparing yourself to who you used to be or what you know you could be, comparing yourself to your idols, comparing yourself to what you really want to be, and knowing that you're not there yet, whatever that means. Okay, if we were there right now, side note, if we were at the place we wanted to be right now, what will we learn? What will we learn? Because we would fumble. Sometimes we will fumble the bag, not even know. We wouldn't even know if the thing came into play had we had the thing. Okay, let me rephrase that. If I had exactly what I wanted right now, I wouldn't know how to handle it. I would need an assistant. Hey, how's it going, Namanja? I would need an assistant. I would need so much help. I need a gradual increase to that thing. Yet we are so stuck on having that thing right now. We act like we wouldn't even know what to do with it. We have to remember that if we had what we wanted right now, what will we learn? Because right now we're in like we have to be at least in um our desire 101 before we can go to desire 202. We need to learn the lessons first to get to the thing, because not only would it enrich our own consciousness and enrich our own thank you so much, I appreciate that, darling. And not only would it enrich our experience when we actually have that thing, but now we have all the prerequisites necessary to embody said thing perfectly. So I know that it's okay for there to be some sort of gradual wait for me to have certain things. And I'm not going to be upset about that. So today I had a reminder of that, where I was comparing myself to who I wanted to be. We always think about our divine embodiment, or at least hopefully y'all are thinking about your divine embodiment. But you think about that and you're like, dang, I want to be at this place. But what is keeping me from that? What is honestly keeping me from that? And I thought about that. It was my need to compare myself. I was beating myself up, but I rerouted quickly and I was like, we ain't doing that today. I allow myself to feel how I feel. Y'all already know I'm like the shadow work queen. I'm all about shadow work in with my work that I do with y'all, my lovely Darklings Mystic Circle community. We are all about allowing our feelings to rise and fall, experiencing the full range of emotions. We're not just here to experience joy, even though that is our birthright and that is our natural state of being as spirit. But we have to alchemize our negative emotions in order to get up to the next level. Our shadows are always calling us to a higher place. Our shadows are always the key to unlock the achievement that we're looking for. If you play video games, I do not. Let me not act like I'm a gamer. But if we want to unlock the achievement, we have to feel the feelings. So that's what I did today. I allowed myself to feel the feelings and ask them what they were teaching me. And they were trying to tell me, girl, you keep comparing yourself. You're where you need to be right now. We are hello there. Hello. Hello. And by the way, let me know how your days are so far on this lovely Wishy Wisdom Wednesdays. I would love to know. And once again, we're talking about cleansing our energy for the new moon and for the spring season. And once again, I'm going to be having my Spring into Power Masterclass. The link is pinned in the comments on 4/4 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I would love to see you there. But yeah, so I had to remind myself, and I got that download when I was beating myself up in my own way earlier today, where I was realizing that, yeah, I am comparing myself. I'm comparing myself to other people and I'm comparing myself to who I want to be. That is not the way to get to where I want to go. That is not the motivation. Ooh, that's a beautiful bird flying right now. That is not the motivation we think it is. We think that we need to be motivated by comparing ourselves to others and lining ourselves up to other people who have what we want. Do we know that those people went through what we went through right now or what we're going through right now? We think that it just you go from 0 to 150. No, you have to get to 10. You have to get to 35. You know what I mean? And that is a-okay. Where we are right now is where we're supposed to be at the end of the day. I want us to remember that. Where we are right now is exactly where we're supposed to be for the expansion and elevation of our consciousness. And in order to reroute those emotions of feeling like we're stuck or not good enough or have imposter syndrome or that we shouldn't be here, we're a failure. I understand those feelings, my lovely darkling. I understand those feelings. You are not alone. However, something that I had to cut the cord of today was the need to compare. Because sometimes social media can do that. It can make you want to compare to other people and it can make you lose sight on your own path, on who you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be that person who has what you want right now. They went through what you're going through in their own way. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to know that you have to go through a certain process, especially in on earth. We have to go through a process in order to get to where we need to go. Because once again, what did you learn? If you just manifest it like that, what did you learn? You learned absolutely nothing. You would get to the place you want to go and you would fumble the bag. So, what does it mean to have imposter syndrome? That's a great question. That's something that we all experience, especially in this modern world. Imposter syndrome is when you feel like an imposter. You feel like you want to master a certain thing. You want to teach a certain topic, or you want to put yourself out there for all to see. You want to do the damn thing and express yourself, but you feel like you're a fraud. You feel like you're lying to yourself. You feel like you're being delusional. You feel like you are not the you are not the bee's knees. You feel like you're not the bee's knees, but you feel like you're a lie. You're lying. You are not who you say you're supposed to be. You feel like you're faking it. Because a lot of the time, a lot of people like to talk about faking it till we make it, which is okay. But I don't want to call it fake it. I call it be it till you see it. Be it till you see it. Not fake it till you make it. Be it till you see it. That resonates much more with me because it reminds us that there is nothing to fake. We can be whoever we want to be at any moment, as long as it's within alignment and integrity. But when you be it, you're trying on that personality for size. Say you like for you, Manson, say that you want to be a construction worker or something like that. That's something that you've always wanted to do for a long time. And instead of and you probably do some construction projects, you probably build your own things on the side from whatever you do for fun, but because you're not a full-time construction worker who probably has been hired or goes to school for it, you're probably too scared to show people your building projects, whether you're building a shed or building an instrument or building a gift for somebody, building a toy or something. You probably like, oh, I don't want to put it online. I don't want to show people. I don't want to tell people I'm not an actual construction worker. So what's the point? I'm lying to myself. I'm a failure. I'm not a real construction worker. You're not an imposter for that. If you like to build, show the world. If you like to build, make that gift for your loved one. If you like to build that shed as long as you're doing it safely. So that's what being an imposter is. And you can even cut the cord of that too. Going back to my first tip for a new moon ritual to do to cleanse your energy and elevate your frequency. You're going to cut the cord of the version of you or cut the cord of the circumstance that makes you feel like you have to compare yourself or make you feel like you're an imposter. And I understand that. I completely understand that. For a long time, I would not come online. I've been very consistent the past couple of months and I'm very proud of myself. But there are times where I feel like I can be an imposter. I feel like because I don't have a certain credential or because I haven't had a certain experience or because I'm not old enough. that people will probably not pay attention to me, but I know that's not true. I know that's not true. And I've cut those cords already. I take my two fingers like they're scissors and I cut the cord wherever I feel like the energy is coming from. Just be intuitive. Be intuitive with where you think it could be. It doesn't matter if it's right. It doesn't have to be a logical thing. If you truly feel like you are hanging on to something and there's a possible energetic cord there, use your two fingers or use your imagination, your mind's eye to cut the cord. Excuse me, I'm looking at my neighbors. They're talking right now and it's so cute. I love seeing how cute my neighbors are across the street from me. Oh my God, they have a baby, adorbs. Um, Manson. So it's basically somebody that has bad self confidence. You hit the nail right on the head, Manson. It's somebody who has a low self esteem, low sense of self, and yeah, you're not really heavy in your confidence because you feel like your self-worth is wrapped up in your credentials. You feel like your self-worth is wrapped up in people's approval of you. You feel like your self-worth is wrapped up in what you know, not who you are. Because we are worthy just because we are. We are worthy just because we are. We don't need to earn or gain anything. Yes, there may be people who are maybe in lower vibrations, lower frequencies. That may not be their fault. It is their responsibility to raise it because we as long as we're alive, we have the chance and the opportunity to make anything better in this lifetime. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're from. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter where you're going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your background, your race, blah. It does not matter. As long as we're alive, we have the opportunity to get to grow. We have the opportunity to change, and we have the opportunity to expand. And when you cut your cords, you're allowing yourself to expand because you're not being weighed down by things that like have attached their energy onto you. And you're taking responsibility for your energy at that point. You're not allowing the thing. See, the candle is co-signing. The candle is snapping for me. I appreciate that. So it's a great reminder to when you cut your cords, that gives you the freedom to move on, to move upward. And that doesn't mean that you're better than that person or better than that place or thing. It just means that you choose to be better and do better. You're no longer stuck to in that old paradigm. You're allowing yourself to embody better traits, better habits, better behaviors, better thoughts, better beliefs, better feelings. And that's only going to raise your vibration at the end of the day. It's a fancier way of saying it pretty much. Honestly, it is a fancier way of saying it. It is. Hello there. Hey, what's up? It's hey Donnie's Devil. And hello to everyone that just joined on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Much love to you. But yeah, so when you're cutting cords, once again, it's an energetic thing, but you can also clap. It's a very good shamanic way to like get rid of any stuck energy. If you feel like there is a blockage anywhere on your body, like any in your aura, your energetic bodies, you can obviously cut the cord, but you can clap it away. Clap it. Oh, I feel a blockage. Bye. Or you can sweep it away. Use your mind's eye to envision where the blockage could come from. There's a window right here, so I'm going to like literally sweep all the negative energy, like the darker energy that is probably clouding down my energetic fields, and you sweep it from your body. You sweep it. You probably even take a feather. You could probably get a feather and take it and sweep along the outer edges of your body. Hi, Dernick. Along the outer edges of your body, around your energetic fields and bodies, your auras, and sweep it away into an open window. Open up the window so you can clear that space. Dust it off your hands and throw it into the window. Usually, you probably want to have your elements nearby. You definitely want to have uh, sage, Palo Santo, whatever feels good for you, a candle, maybe some incense, anything to cleanse your space and cleanse your energy of that. Because once again, cleansing your energy is more than just like using sage. It is like literally actively sweeping, cutting, or clapping off energy off of your energetic bodies. And yeah, that may seem silly to a lot of people, but here we're open minded. Here we're all about energy. Here we're metaphysical. Here we're about expansion, elevation. We're on like we're cultivating higher frequencies here. So whatever we can do rather than just eating well and doing our exercise and meditating, that's there's more to do in that regard to cleanse your energy than just those things. There's a combination of things that you can do to make sure that you are in not only in alignment with your desires and the person you want to be, but that you're constantly energetically showering. Once again, would you not shower? Okay, would you not shower for 3 days? Because you're like, I'm all right. I'm okay. I went to the gym. I went to work. I did a, I slept and it was hot when I was sleeping. Ooh, but I'm fine. A little garlicky, a little oniony. I'm a little savory right now, a little tart, but I feel like I'm still okay. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. And why would you do that with your energy? Just because you can't see it. I need us to remember that we are 99, like really we can only see like 0.0001% of everything that exists. Like I always remind us this at every live I have. We are mostly non-physical. I said this also on my Magical Monday newsletter yesterday. If you want to sign up for my newsletter, you can once again the link for my Spring into Power masterclass is right here. But you can use the same link for that to sign up for my Magical Monday newsletter to be a part of the Shadow Work Club. Every Monday, I give deep insight that I usually do. It's usually like a precursor of what I'll talk about for the week ahead on all my other social media platforms. But I talked about in this week that, and once again, going to madammystique.com, but I talked about how we are mostly non-physical. We are mostly non-physical and we allow physical things, which even physical things at their microscopic level are just vibrating atoms and wavelengths, but even that is not tangible. If you really go down to the iota of every physical thing that ever exists in this plane, you will notice that not even the atoms are completely stuck together. There is a space in between the atoms that are vibrating in order to create the illusion of a physical, tangible, dense object into matter. So we have to remember that we're mostly non-physical. So we have to clean our energetic bodies. Like once again, like candles are great, sage is great, Palo Santo obviously ethical. Incense is great, but once again, the candle is co-signing. The candle is co-signing. You can't make that up. Speaking of non-physical, metaphysical, energetic, you hear that not only the candle is agreeing with me, that means that energetically I'm on point. So thank you, candle. Um, but yes, so it is important that we're doing what we got to do to make sure that we are honoring the cycles of life. We are living in alignment of life's patterns and rhythms and flow. So for once again, for the spring, we are cleansing our energy. I know co-signing candle. We are cleansing our energy. We are allowing space for a new rebirth. We are allowing renewal, rejuvenation, and the revamping of our most high embodiment to come into fruition now. Then for the summer, we are doing the damn thing. We are going out there showing everybody everything. Literally, we're probably going to go to the beach. We're going to show off our body. I know I am. But and not even just that, you're like you're going full into action, full sun mode, full out like IDGAF. And then fall, we're in rest. We're allowing things to change. We're allowing the paradigm for the themes for summer to die down a little bit, calming down. And then for winter, we're full blown in hibernation mode and in restoration mode and reflection mode. And then it's all over again. Just even the times of day, the times of day. Right now it is 5:34 in Baltimore, and we wake up in the morning. This is like turning into the evening time. This is usually a time of day where people are this is like the fall, the time of day of the autumn of the time of day. We experience everything we did in the afternoon, all the work and action that we completed. Now we're simmering down for the evening. We're probably gonna be having dinner, even though I literally just had lunch. We're night owls here in this household. But we're probably gonna have dinner. We're probably gonna be winding down for the evening. We're probably gonna be planning for things, tomorrow. And then when the sun goes down, that's nighttime. Rest and reflect. You're probably cleansing off everything that's happened during the day, and you're allowing yourself to just remind yourself, okay, this happened today, but I will not bring it into tomorrow. And then we rest for 8 hours, hopefully. So, and then the morning is all over again. We're gearing ourselves up for an action packed day. In the morning, what you could even call the spring, the spring of the day. So yes, it's very important that we are in flow with life's rhythms, cycles, patterns, and elements. So, once again, I have my crystals here. I'm not just, even though candles are earth, air, fire, and water, I have my crystals here, my rose quartz, my amethyst, my clear quartz. We got to make sure we're honoring Mama Gaia and all her pleasures, all her gifts, because we are that at the end of the day. What beach would this be? Asking for a friend. Child, you ain't even in this continent. But I usually like to go to the beaches in Delaware. In Baltimore, Maryland, we don't have beaches like that. Or we do, but it's like man-made. But I like to go to like Delaware beaches, maybe some Virginia beaches. I don't mind going to North Carolina because my peoples is from North Carolina. So it is fun to go there and visit them sometimes. But yeah, so when you're cleansing your energy, like I said earlier, I digressed. But when we think that we can go without uh, cleansing our energy every day, but knowing that we need to take a shower, our physical body is not our only body. I repeat, our physical body is not our only body. We have energetic bodies that we need to cleanse. We have energetic bodies that we need to take care of. We have energetic bodies that we need to balance and activate, energetic centers as well. And all those things need equal care and attention, like our physical body does. We know that for our physical body, we need to move it, we need to eat well, we need to hydrate it, we need to give it sun, air, we need to give it some earth too. We need to walk on the grass. We need to give it some meditation. That's also the mind. But your mind is attached to your body as well. Even though the mind is a plane, it's a dimension within its own right, but we have to tend to it with our body. So, with our bodies, we get to explore all these realms and dimensions to the best of our ability. But once again, if you want to explore these realms and dimensions, especially when you're dreaming, you need to make sure that your energy is clear. So you're not like having fearful experiences every 5 seconds. And it's just great for our shadow work practice. When we cleanse our energy, that's less shadow work for us to do if we're cleansing our energy. Because once again, not only is it elevating our frequency, but it is once again, you're not having too much of a buildup of heavy emotions that are weighing you down from wanting to be your better self. We're out here in this space, which I'm so grateful for you all, and even just for joining me today. We know that we want to be better. We don't even want to be better, not even just to rub it in people's faces. We want to be better for us. We want to be better for our families. We want to be better for our loved ones. We want to be better for our generations before and ahead of us. And we want to be better for humanity. Because when we win and when we grow, we all grow. So it's really important that like we are actually doing what's necessary and being what's necessary in order to grow. And you have to cleanse your energy to do that. You have to cleanse your energy to do that. As much as you have to wipe your butt, you have to wipe off the negative forces, the negative energies on your body. Like I said before, once again, I repeat, you can either cut some cords, take your fingers like scissors, cut some cords, or even use your mind's eye, visualize it, wherever you feel the stuck energy in your body. And once again, you have to be conscious, aware, mindful, and present enough within your body to know what is happening, where things feel stuck, where things feel heavy. Cut the cord there, clap it away, sweep it away with your hands, and dust it away. Bye. Thank you for what you've done to me, done to me. Thank you what you've done for me. Thank you, past version of myself. I'm so grateful that we had these experiences, but we must part ways. You are no longer a part of my alignment, even though I'm grateful for you and I'm grateful for myself for recognizing it. But thank you for your service. It is now time for you to leave. Goodbye. Manson, have you had a lucid dream? Wow, that's a really great question because I want to talk more about lucid dreaming within my work. I want to be a little bit better with it because there's so many things I want to talk about and can talk about within self mastery and within spiritual ascension and life coaching too. But yes, I've had lucid dreams. I dream every night. I'm a Pisces, so it's not hard for me to have dreams. But I've been getting better and better at being aware of my dreams, hence the term lucid. And so I've been getting better at remembering them every morning and then deciphering what they mean. Because lucid dreams are really your subconscious, unless you're actually an active participant in your dreams, where you're having out of body experiences and you're consciously aware, so you're able to talk to different beings, talk like or interact with your environment in your dreams. But really, our lucid dreams are all about it's really our subconscious mind trying to tell us what's up in a very symbolic way. Because the thanks for the fire and hello to everyone just joined on Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube. But yeah, so lucid dreams are just you're very conscious in your dream. So you're probably aware of your behavior, you're probably aware of how you're feeling, and you're probably aware of your environment and you're interacting with your environment consciously. But at the same time, it is your subconscious mind trying to tell you what blocks you have. That is the magic of dreams. Our dreams are literally honestly, it is a self growth tool. Lucid dreams are a personal development tool caused by Source. Source was like, child, y'all, as y'all gonna grow on your own? Maybe not. I'm gonna give you some dreams. I'm gonna let y'all dream so not only can you connect to other dimensions, and you can interact with other dimensions, but so that you have an aid on how you can grow in this lifetime. Because sometimes we feel like we're doing it alone and we don't know our next step. But all we have to do sometimes is decipher our dreams. All we have to do is decipher our dreams sometimes. Our dreams will tell us everything we need to know, but it is up to us to decipher them because only we can decode that message. Only we can decode that message because it was meant for us. And everything comes from our consciousness. Everything is a projection of our consciousness. So what may be a weird sign for me may be a fine sign for you, or vice versa. It may make sense to me, but it may not make sense to other people. So if we just try to like add symbolism to our dreams, thinking about what certain things may represent, no matter how weird they are, we can decode them and use them in our personal development journey. Because I've had some weird dreams. Even last night, I had a really weird dream. But I can kind of tell where my subconscious mind was trying to like reach me, what blocks I probably have that made me feel like my body, my mind, and my spirit had to tell me that. But also that realization gave me the breakthrough I had this morning where I decided to cut cords of the part of me that kept comparing myself to not only other people that I admire, but to the version of myself that I want to be. Oh yeah, experiencing lucid dreams are cool. And yeah, you definitely can. You're able. Everyone's able to lucid dream. Um and oh my God, what signs do you think dream more often than others? Honestly, I think that water signs may dream really often. I think everyone can dream no matter what sign. But I feel like water signs have a really big dreaminess capacity. Because as much as I don't have as many lucid dreams as I could, I know that it is caused by me. There has been times in the past where I was scared to have dreams because I had very intense dreams as a child and they were really freaky. They were really freaky. And because of that, I feel like as an adult, especially now that I have been not using any outside substances or any outside food or drinks or anything to sustain me, I used to think that I had to, I used to think that weed was going to help me dream, but it doesn't. It doesn't help you dream. I haven't like smoked or drank or done anything like that in a long time. Actually, this whole year so far, the 3 months that this year has been going, and it feels amazing, number one. But also I I've been dreaming better. I've been dreaming much better. And because of that, I've cleansed my energy. So cleansing my energy allowed me to dream better. And cleansing your energy, yes. Once again, like clapping off cutting your cords and once again, using your elements, using your Palo Santo, your sage, anything ethical, incense, but one thing that I really can really attest to me cleansing my energy, and that I'm going to be talking about in my Spring into Power Masterclass that's happening on April 4th, Friday, April 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The link is pinned to the chat. You can go to madammystique.com to book online today. I would look forward to seeing you there. But what has been really cleansing my energy and making me a clear channel or a clear vessel for spirit to work through me so I can get the downloads needed to know how I can elevate my frequency more and more is not using outside sources for joy, not using outside sources to build up joy within my being, because I don't need it. I used to believe I cut that cord a long time ago. I cut that cord unintentionally during the new year. And even though Aries season or the start of the spring is the real new year, hey, Kaylee, that is the real new year. That's the astrological new year, but that's the Aries season is the true new year. Renewal, rebirth. Why would the new year start in the winter? You know what I mean? Anyway, I digress. But that's the thing. I unintentionally or unconsciously cut the cord to use weed, use alcohol, use coffee. I didn't realize I was using coffee as a way to distract myself, using junk food or what we call comfort food. I really detox a lot of things. Another reason, once again, that I want to go over this masterclass, because I have so many tools and tips to give in order to help people elevate their frequency by cleansing their energy. I cleanse so much off of my auras, y'all, so much out of my energetic centers. Honestly, just by cutting out certain things alone, I didn't lose anything. I only gained independence. I only gained freedom. I only gained better health. I only gained more joy, more authentic joy. It wasn't joy coming from outside of me. It was joy coming from within, radiating from within, vibrating throughout my entire being, becoming who I am, imprinting on my DNA so that my generations forward and backward can feel this joy. And once again, the candle is co-signing. Candle is co-signing. Yes, candle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I whatever floats your boat, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do with my clients and in my readings and my clarity calls, and even within my other services and products. I don't tell anyone what to do. I always reroute you back into alignment through your own inner healing facilities. We have the resource within. We are our own healer. I only show you the way. I only guide you. That's why I always say, allow me to be your guide along your journey back to the self, because you're your only you're the real healer here. You know exactly what to do. I'm just here to show you the way. What water signs will be more prone to lucid dreaming? By the way, I just saw that you're a Virgo. That's really cute, Manson. I love that for you. What water signs more prone? I would say Pisces. Definitely me. I am definitely prone to dreaming. It takes nothing for me to dream. I've been dreaming so much better once again now that I've been healthier and not been using substances. But I know that cancers, don't even get me started. Cancers are literally dreamy. The moon represents Cancer. And what better way to represent dreams than the moon? The moon, the representation of our subconscious mind, the darkness of it all, the dark side. Excuse me. But yeah, I would definitely say it's definitely still Pisces for me, but Cancer, I would say. Scorpios definitely, and I'm sure their dreams are intense because Scorpios are intense no matter what. But Pisces do represent dreaminess and flow and stuff like that. And I'm definitely that type of Pisces. I'm very dreamy and fantastical. I do like to get my ish done though. However, it is very fun um in my body, in my being, because of my Piscesness. I will say life is fun over here. Um, But yeah, being a Virgo, you can totally dreaming as a Virgo is perfectly fine. Oh my god, I always attract Virgos. I'm not surprised that you feel me, Manson, because of your Virgo-ness. So water signs do experience them more often than I would say everyone could, as much as I'm into astrology and astrology does matter. I understand why it may seem woo-woo and weird to people, but we do need to work with the planets, like I talked about earlier. We need to work with the flow, the rhythms, the patterns, and the cycles of life, especially Mama Gaia on Earth. Even the time of day, sun and moon phases, the fact that we're having a new moon and a solar eclipse coming up this weekend. But I wouldn't say that one sign probably experiences them more than others. I feel like everyone has the capacity to dream. However, I will say that water signs, because of our reputation, being dreams, being emotions, being spiritual connection, being the mysticism of it all, we probably are more prone to dream just a little bit more, but everyone has the capacity to dream. I have friends who are super dreamers, lucid dreamers, who actually she's a Cancer rising. Now that I think about it, oh, you know what? I was correct. Never mind. Maybe I'm onto something here. Maybe I'm onto something here. But yes, once again, my lovely darklings, it is really important to cleanse your energy so you can elevate your frequency. And when you elevate your frequency, you are a true vibrational match to your desires. And this doesn't mean that you're constantly in the throes of desire, where you're constantly in the throes of wanting. You want this one thing, you want that. You're not going to be happy if you're not going to want this, and then you're no, we're not doing that. Yes, Cancer rising, boo. My bestie's a Cancer rising, and she is an amazing dreamer, and she's really fantastical too, which makes a lot of sense. But it is really important that we're cleansing our energy, because as much as you want to wipe your buns, as much as you want to wipe in between the crack, as much as you want to wipe in between your armpits, you know what I mean? You don't want to be garlicky. If you don't want to be garlicky within your body, you don't want to be garlicky within your metaphysical body. Your metaphysical body needs love too. And what you can do to make sure that you are elevating your frequency in this lifetime, because we're here to expand, we're not here to contract. The universe is always in the mood, in the mood. That's so funny. The universe always goes towards expansion. Actually, the universe is expanding. That's why we are expanding. That's why we expand. The universe expands through our expansion. So the more we expand, the more we allow the universe to expand. The more we individually expand, the more the world expands. And the more the world expands, the more that we can actually not hurt people anymore. The more that people can be treated fairly, the more that people can spread actual true love, peace, and joy. And we can live harmoniously on this life, on this plane, on this earth. So it is really important. It is really important. So isn't it weird to have a sign with the same name as a deadly disease in English? I've always thought about that, Manson. Yeah, Cancer. I always thought about that, because you have to be very careful with how you tell people that you're a Cancer too, because that you never know. It doesn't matter if people get triggered by the word, because that's their responsibility to clear it. But that is a really interesting. I don't know why we decided to call Cancer that, because I know that Cancer was a zodiac sign before it was a disease in English speaking countries. So whoever did that, damn, that's mean. Anyway, but yes, once again, we're here. We're all about expansion here. And once again, if you want to expand, if you want to learn true, deep, like intense, mystical, ancient wisdom ways, especially when it comes to priestessness or shamanism or light worker types things, just being within your energy, knowing that you are not just your physical body. Definitely sign up for my Spring into Power Masterclass coming up on April 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can go to madamysticandall.com / book - online. I'm really, really excited for it, because once again, we're all about expansion here in this community. And we want to make sure that we are in the frequency of health, wellness, wealth, beauty, uh, harmony, uh, joy, peace, bliss. We want to be in alignment with those things. And we can't do that when we're stuck in old timelines, when we're stuck to our old way of being, when we're stuck to our old way of life. That's why you cut the cords. That's why you clap out stale energy. That's why you sweep away stale energy. That's why you use the elements. That's why you're in flow with what happens in your life. You realize that there is a night time in your life. There's a cycle that's representative of nighttime and of daytime, of spring and of summer, and of winter and of fall. That's how we live harmoniously in this life, making sure that we are tending to our physical body through what we put into it, through what we consume, whether it be food or whether it be entertainment. It could be anything. What we tell ourselves, who we surround ourselves with. And that also helps you with your metaphysical body, making sure that you are meditating, making sure that you're asking help from your guides, high frequency ancestors and angels, ascended masters, other benevolent and helpful spirits. You are tending to all the bodies. And it may seem like it may seem cumbersome and a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work. Is it a lot of work to shower? Is it a lot of work to brush your teeth? No. You know you need to do it because your breath gonna be stinking. Your bun's gonna be nasty. And same with your energy. You don't want your energy to be stale. You don't want your energy to be clogged up with old paradigms. And also, when it comes to your shadow work practice, you want to make sure that you're able to release and reprogram. Of course, we're integrating our past ways of being into wholeness, but you're trying to also release and reprogram so that you can let go of the old waste within your body, let go of the old, especially when it comes to your nervous system. All the hyperactive feelings you've had in your sympathetic nervous system, you want to bypass that to get to the parasympathetic nervous system. No bypassing, but you want to make sure that you're clearing out old emotions and feelings and belief systems and traits so that you can get to a place where you're reprogramming your mind full of helpful thoughts, feelings, belief systems, self dialogue. And you do that with cleansing your energy. So, once again, definitely sign up for the Spring into Power Masterclass on 4/4 to learn everything you need to know about cleansing your energy. We're going to be talking about rituals. We're going to be talking about affirmations. We're going to be talking about the representation and symbolism behind spring and other metaphysical benefits of cleansing your energy and raising your frequency so you can once again be in alignment with your desires. Oh, sweet. The sign Cancer is kraftan in Swedish. It translates to the crayfish. Oh my God. Oh my God, Manson. Yeah, I remember that you were Swedish. I keep mixing up, not that I'm mixing up, hey again, not that I'm mixing up Swedish and Finnish, but I have to remember when people are Swedish or Finnish sometimes because when I think about metalheads that are in Europe, I can't help but do that. That's so cool. Oh my God. Oh, that's so cool that you're Swedish. That's so awesome. I've always wanted to go to Sweden. I just want to travel the world. I am also a Cancer and part Swedish. Ah, that's so funny. You can confirm. That is so awesome. I love that. No way. That is so cool. Oh my God. Metalheads just, y'all light my higher and fire. So it makes sense for it to be a water sign. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm sure that's probably where we got that translation from or where we got that from. Um, which is very interesting. Yeah, it's just so funny because communication, speaking of ancient wisdom, communication is how we made it. Like communication is how we evolved as humans. And it's so funny how that type of like even in different languages, there are cognates. There are certain words that are similar to other languages, not even just English. I don't want to even sit here and act like English is the end all be all. We're trying to make it like a universal thing, whatever. But yeah, I love that. Yay, water signs. Totally, Ravenna. Pisces power. Oh my God. Pisces season came and went. It came and went. But yes, my lovely darklings, my lovely darkling mystic circle, I'm so grateful for you being with here with me today. And I cannot wait for the next live. You already know, check out my stories, check out my posts. I post as often as I can. I post mostly during the week. And if you have any type of suggestions of what you would like to see from me, I'm always down for suggestions. Any way that I can be of support and be a shining example of love and light for you is my life's mission is an honor and a pleasure. I'm going to be having other types of programming and community gatherings very soon. Once again, signing up for my Spring into Power Masterclass. You can go to madamysticano.com. And I can't, you know what? Just because you mentioned it, uh, Manson, always suggesting it. But yeah, to my YouTube and Facebook fam, you probably can't see too well. But yes, I am wearing my beret, having my little gothabilly bangs. I have a little neck scarf, a little neckerchief to add a little bit more of a vintage vibe. Have my little lacy top, my crop top, and I have a nice little, what is it called? I have a flutter skirt. I can't move back as much, even though I'm really short. Yeah, and I love this because it has like the 3/4 length sleeves. I have my flutter skirt towards the bottom. It flutters out. Very, very gothabilly, very goth pinup, very goth vintage. I was going to wear a cheetah belt, but I wasn't in the mood. So I'm just wearing like this little thin belt just to add more black in. I was feeling more black today. Um, and once again, I have my bat earrings from Avelina Desmarais, and just this like just silver bat. I love this necklace. This is like my statement. I wear this necklace all the time, like my signature necklace. Just wearing that because I felt like it. So it doesn't like overpower the neckerchief. And that's it. If I were to pair this with shoes, I would wear either I have these red pointed toe, like these dark blood red pointed toes shoes that I may wear with that for a pop of color. Or because it's getting warmer, I have these open toed cheetah heels that are so, so cute. I like to wear them for the summer. But I would probably wear these with either, oh, I have other shoes that would be. I have so many, I love shoes. I love shoes. Ethically, all my stuff I've had for years. I don't really go shopping that often. I shop my closet because I'm a holistic life coach as well. I do self mastery teaching. I'm always down for that. I also talk about in my work. I don't talk about it on my content all the time, but I also like to mention, um, uh, eco things like holistic living is not just what you eat and like working out and going outside and being a hippie, which I very much so am. I just don't dress like it anymore. I used to back in the past. Some people here don't remember, but a lot of my day ones remember. I used to be like armpit hair out here, no judgment or shame. I love myself back in the day, but I'm different now. But yeah, being as little wasteful as possible, being eco-friendly, showing love to Mama Gaia by reusing, recycling, and renewing things. Yes, always here for the cheetah print. Yes, I love cheetah print. It is a beautiful like pop of texture for an all black outfit, especially for like the whole gothabilly goth pinup look that I love going for. That's just like my favorite style, and I love mixing it with metal, like wearing it like a metal t-shirt with like a very vintage skirt and things like that. That is just my jam. Like once again, we're here to be authentic. We're here to be authentic. I don't know where I'm going with it. I just do it because it's fun for me. I just do anything that's fun for me. Even now, that's why I'm so great. Before I go, I am so grateful for you all. Let me tell you something. I am to my Instagram and to my YouTube and Facebook, lovely darklings, Mystic Circle. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and giving me so much love. Not even just now, but over the years. Even if you were just here for a few hours, if you just found me a few hours ago, thank you so much for all your love and support because I'm just figuring it out just like you. So screw the self mastery, screw the life coaching. I'm figuring it out just like you. And I am just whatever. I'm creating the content that I want to see, that I know will offer value to you. I'm saying the things that I wish I heard years ago that I know will offer value to you. I'm just moving within alignment and I'm just figuring it out just like you. So I'm very grateful that you allow me to. I mean, I would do it anyway, but you are the community I can come to try it out, not even just see what works, but just you feel me at the end of the day. You feel me at the end of the day, and I'm so grateful for it, especially since a lot of us are alt fam. That is so awesome, and I love it, and I love you. So yes, ooh, back glasses would be really cute. I would totally rock that too. I do actually technically have I have like these oversized cat eye glasses that I like to use, but in this outfit it would be kind of difficult because I wouldn't want to mess up the inner corner of my nose. Actually, listen to Sabbath, Kaylee, you showed me that trick last year in 70,000 tons with the powder, which is fine. I could totally do that. Um but still though, the imprint still like, ugh, the imprint still gets to me. But yes, once again, I am so, so grateful for you all. I cannot wait for the next live. I go live every Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. And it's very exciting. I always have a great time with you all. Y'all are so awesome. And once again, if you want to learn how to truly cleanse your energy to elevate your frequency, like for realsies on the ancient wisdom level, you want to learn the rituals, you want to learn the practices, you want to learn the lifestyle changes that you need to make in order to elevate your frequency by cleansing your energy, your metaphysical body. We ain't just talking about cutting cords here, we're talking about other stuff. All the activations needed, all the tools and tips needed. Join my Spring into Power Masterclass coming up on 4/4 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time at Madame Mystique Law /book dash online. I would love to see you there. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Much love, and until next time, my lovely darklings.